Alright, hey everybody, how's it going? It's Taylor Campbell here, and welcome back to Comic Crush, my little show on the internet where we talk about Toy Story. I freaking love Toy Story. Oh, it's my favorite thing ever. Those of you who've been following the channel for a while know that Toy Story means a lot to me. Oh, it's so cool. Now, today, being October 27th, they released a new trailer for the upcoming Lightyear movie, which is, this cool Buzz Lightyear live action, but not really live action spin-off to Toy Story, and I'm very excited about this. It rocks my world. I thought we were done with Toy Story, but then we had like that teaser trailer that was 15 seconds long, and that blew my mind. And then we have this, which is continuing to blow my mind. Oh, so I thought, you know what would be fun? Let's go ahead and go through this trailer and pull out every single possible Easter egg we can. Oh, this is going to be great. I'm so excited. All right. So let's go ahead and shrink me down a little bit so that we can talk about this thing and grow that a little bit. Cool. Let's go through this. We're going to go through this thing slowly because that's what this demands. All right. So we have, appropriate audiences here. All right. If I play this, will I get the sound? Yeah. Okay. I said we were going to go slow. So, Star Command here. Remember this orb here, this circular spaceship thing. It has these rocket boosters on it. I'm pretty sure this right here is Star Command. Like, this is the central hub of what Star Command is. And then we also have like this flight. What are they called? What does NASA call them? It's like that structure that holds the rocket ship in place. It's slanted, so I think it's just meant to help build up speed because these spaceships start not going straight up, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Continuing. Alright. Okay. Hold on, we gotta go back a little bit. Buzz Lightyear. Ah! It's so cool! Ah! His blood type is O positive. So, oh no, what happened? No. Go back. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear's blood type is O positive. Now, this spacesuit, we're going to see a little bit more details here. So, first of all, I want to note the patch on his arm. That is different than, a patch that we see later. So, right now, you're just going to have to remember a lot of things. Remember the orb. Remember that big circular building. Remember the patch here. Anyway, he's putting together what looks like this prototype spacesuit. Here we have Buzz Lightyear walking towards a spaceship. Now, the spaceship is huge, and we're going to talk about the spaceship. We're going to talk about the spaceship a lot. But we also have, Chuck Norris here. What's his name? He doesn't seem to have a name. We don't know what it is. But he looks like he has a pretty, friendly relationship with Buzz Lightyear. We don't see him again. Guys, I think this is important as well. When we get to later on in the trailer, there's like a big clue here that kind of, I think, explains what the movie is about. We'll get to that, but first we have to take a look at this spaceship here. Oh, okay. Here we go. The crystallic fusion cell. This is a crystallic fusion cell. He talks about it in the movies, and it's great, and it's cool, and it's what makes hyperdrive possible in the Buzz Lightyear universe. Note, this is cell 3, implying they haven't made too many, and we're going to see a little bit more of this in a second here. That is like formulating what my theory is about what this movie is about. Flight recorders are on. Okay. Remember this hologram here? Because this will show up later in the trailer. Okay. The XL01. The XL01. Okay. I said that like it meant something. It doesn't mean anything. Not yet, anyways. So, the XL01, implying that this is the first ship that they made. Okay, so he does go straight up. Now here, we have mission control happening here. Alright, we've got the XL01 is the name of the spaceship. You can see that right here. You can see Buzz Lightyear is wearing a helmet that says 01. I don't think that necessarily means the spaceship. I think that's talking about Buzz Lightyear himself. I think he is the first Space Ranger. We know from the press release that Buzz Lightyear uh, is a test pilot for Star Command in this movie. So it makes sense to me that being a test pilot, he's also the first official Space Ranger of Star Command, which is really neat. That would explain why we're seeing like a prototype suit here. Would explain why we seem to have like this excitement over a prototype spaceship. If you look under here, we have fuel stability. I'm pretty sure that's just talking about the crystallic fusion. Like this is like what the first manned flight with a crystallic fusion cell engine. I think that's what this is about. We also get a good look at Hawthorne here. Hawthorne is going to become important later. I'm not exactly sure what role she's going to play in relation to everyone else, but she's here. I also don't think that this is an accurate editing. I think this is from later on in the movie, but I'll explain why later. Alright. In 2022. Oh! They can't come fast enough. Oh, that looks great. We have this really cool spaceship flying moment. He pushes the button for hyper launch. Oh! He's zooming towards the spaceship. The spaceship looks exactly like the box that Buzz Lightyear came in, which is a fun detail. Not exactly like it. Looks like the gritty live-action reboot version of it, which is cool. He flies around the sun. We get some really stellar looks here. Oh! Move aside, Interstellar. You have nothing on how cool this movie looks. I'm getting excited about this. And can you see how excited I am about this movie? Alright. Then we have Buzz Lightyear. Okay. After we get all of that test flight stuff out of the way, the rest of this trailer seems to hype up a lot of like personal journey stuff, as well as like some very limited Space Ranger-y kind of things. There's also a little cat robot right here that will be brought up later. Okay, hold on. We have to go back. Buzz Lightyear has hair. It's so weird to think about, but of course Buzz Lightyear has hair. We've just never seen it. Even in Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, when you would think we would see a lot more of Buzz Lightyear's personal life, and we do, he's always wearing the purple flight hood. Oh, what did Mythbusters call it? A Snoopy cap? Yeah, he's always wearing the purple hood. See? I have Buzz Lightyear here with me. Yeah, he has that purple hood, and he's always wearing it, so it's weird to think about Buzz Lightyear having hair just because we've never seen it before. But of course he would have hair. Also, I want this t-shirt, like really bad. Oh, it's so cool. I want a t-shirt that says property of Star Command. that would make my day. Alright, we have those 3 rings. We saw those in the hologram, but remember the hologram. It's important. Okay, right here. We're on Not Dagobah. And Buzz Lightyear is with a robot companion looking at a spaceship that has the number 15 on it. And also, it's a completely different model than what we saw at the beginning. It's a different spaceship. It is a newer spaceship. Alright, and in the distance here we have Homeboy in the middle here. It's a robot with a glowing red eye, implying he's an evil robot. They're hiding from it. Buzz Lightyear is hiding from it, and is keeping watch over his spaceship. So this is not a friendly robot, dare I say. It could be a Zergbot, but I'll point that out why later. All right. The architecture here at Star Command looks pretty cool. We can see the spaceship over here on the left. This looks like it might either be a preparation kind of thing or a homecoming thing. I'll explain why I think that in a minute. All right. Then here we get a better shot of the. I'm assuming it's the XL-15, or maybe it's just the 15. I'm not exactly sure what's so special about the number 15. I've been trying to think about it all day. I'm not sure what it would be. Um, I can't figure it out. Because like if we think 15 years, I'm not sure what happened 15 years ago that was super special. I'm not sure what happened. Like if 15 means anything. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas of what 15 might mean, go ahead and put it in the comments. If it was 95, it'd be like, okay, that's the year that Toy Story came out. Um, 2015. What was the movie that came out in 2015? It wasn't Toy Story 3. Um, huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, like I said, if you have an idea of what 15 could be, put it in the comments because I've been thinking about it all day and I can't think of what it would be. Uh, Burnside. So, Commander Burnside, probably. He definitely ranks higher than everyone else, and he has like this really cool, like, ah, it looks like a Star Trek's dress uniform, doesn't it? Specifically, like a Next Generation one. It looks great. Ah, I want a Star Command uniform too. Yeah, I just want Star Command stuff. All right. Ooh. Okay, there's a detail here. The ship is damaged. You see that? Like there's sparks coming off of it. This must be his return trip from the sun. Ooh, I think that only further supports the theory that I will tell you about later about what I think this movie's about. All right. Breaks. Okay. He's surprised by the robot cat. Oh gosh. The robot cat landed on its feet. That's great. Oh, these tiny details. This is the tiny details that make the world more believable. And also more silly. Alright. Here's another robot, Eric. Okay, no. We went too far. Come back. Alright, guys. Pay attention to this whiteboard. This is a big part of my theory as to what this movie is about, okay? And I'll just go ahead and explain it right now. So, here at the bottom of the whiteboard here, let's go ahead and expand this so we can get a better look at the whiteboard itself. So, right here we have that same hologram that we were seeing on Buzz Lightyear's spaceship. We have the 3 rings here that we saw when he was re-entering earlier in the trailer. And we have that orb from earlier. Us, lots of us. Spaceship, you, one of you, minutes, years. Okay, so based on everything, what I think this movie is going to be about, or what it's going to include, Buzz Lightyear is a test pilot. He's testing out the first crystallic fusion cell engine. As he routes around the sun and he starts to come back, his spaceship gets damaged, and there becomes a time dilation. Um, those in the orb are traveling, and it's taking them a few years to get there. Buzz Lightyear and his spaceship took minutes. And so when he arrives back, there's going to be a time displacement. He's going to be in the future, like probably a couple of years from where he left, maybe more than a couple of years. In any case, I think he comes back and he's just, a fish out of water. Of course, Chris Evans would be able to play that. He played Captain America. Now, I think that's like Buzz Lightyear's personal struggle here is that he's a man out of time. He was the first Space Ranger, and now he's here where there's a lot more stuff happening. Star Command has a lot more things going on. I don't think that they're top dogs. I think they're going to be the underdogs, as we're going to see with some other ideas later, I think. Um, just keep in mind the robot cat and the other robots. I incidentally, I think that's where the robot cat comes in. I think they give Buzz a robot cat to try and like acclimate him back to society. Like how almost like a therapy pet, something like that, where he's just displaced and he needs something to connect to, and so they give him a robot cat. I think that's what that is about. Um, I really hope the cat has a fun name. That would be great. Uh, yeah, and I think that would explain why we see the XL01, and then we seem to jump to 15 all of a sudden, and we have like Burnside who's like reporting, like not reporting, maybe debriefing Buzz Lightyear as we go along. We have Hawthorne here on the side, and she's off screen from what you guys can see. We have Hawthorne out on the side here. I don't know if she's supposed to be like Burnside's daughter, no, because Burnside was looking at the 15. Anyway, I think that's what it is. I think it's a time displacement, and that makes sense with space tropes that we all love. So I think that's what's happening here. That's what we're looking at. All right, now let's continue. All right, going back to his prototype spacesuit, we have like this tentacle monster, Vibroblade. It's cool. I want one. Okay, now we have Star Command security, or I assume they're Star Command security. They just say security on their helmets. I've tried my best to pause it right here. It just says security. I don't know if they're Star Command or not. I think they probably are. I think right here there's a Star Command logo that we're just not seeing. But this looks scary. This implies, espionage. We have people searching around, and we have Buzz Lightyear being sneaky. So I think there's a conspiracy, and I think we'll see that conspiracy later with the robots. Okay, this right here. Okay, so remember Homeboy Robot on Dagobah with the red eye guarding the spaceship, the 15? It's one of these. This is a Zergbot. That's a Z. Look at guys, look at that. That is the letter Z on these robots here. Z. These are totally Zergbots. Oh, that's exciting stuff. That's exciting news. And I'm willing to bet that Purple Boy here, right there, I'm willing to bet that's Zurg himself. Now, I mentioned robots. I think Zurg is supposed to have like this role here where he's in the robotics division, and maybe he's like a alternative space travel organization and he only uses robots. And so we have like a people versus technology kind of thing here, a real John Henry kind of incident where can humans overcome upcoming technology, and it's even in the future, so like Buzz Lightyear is even further displaced from it. I don't know. That's my thinking. Let's continue on here. Okay, Evil Coffin is evil and scary. Oh, look at it! Oh, it's so cool. It looks so good. I'm so excited. Oh. So they give him a cool Star Command spacesuit, and it's modeled after the one in Toy Story, except it's all like gritty and live action. I think that's the best way to describe this. This is gritty live action reboot. Oh, it's so cool. Buzz Lightyear has hair. It looks good. The model looks good. Okay, and then we have. I wish we could get rid of these. Doesn't look like we can. Oop. Okay. Okay. Hawthorne's also a space ranger, so that's fun. I think her struggle is we saw her um, in Mission Control, so I think her journey is going from like Mission Control to Space Rangers, fairly similar to Cruz Ramirez in Cars 3, where she wanted to be like a race car driver but ended up in support. I think she's ended up in support but wanted to be a Space Ranger and accomplishes that at the end, becoming probably Buzz Lightyear's partner. Because, always have backup. That's one of the rules in the Star Command mission manual. You always have backup. The Star Command logo on her suit is different. I wish we didn't have these previews in the way. There's got to be a way to... Oh, turn off annotations. Let's see if that does it. Nope, that didn't do it. But her Star Command, the logo is a bit different than the regular Space Ranger one. Oh, man, I wish I could see Buzz's. Let's see if there's a different channel that has the trailer that we can look at instead, not IGN. There we go. Pixar's official channel. Let's look at it here. All right. There we go. There we go. That's a much better look at the costume. Oh, he looks so good. And, ooh, interesting. On the laser side, they have that same patch for the XL01. Huh. Wonder what that means. I wonder if that means I'm wrong here. I don't know. I'm going to stick with my theory until someone can tell me otherwise. Where's the jetpack? It doesn't look like there's a jetpack on the suit. All right. But there we go. There's the super cool. Oh, super cool Buzz Lightyear trailer. Rocks my world. All right. So to recap, this trailer is super cool, and I'm really excited about it and about the whole thing. My theory as to what this movie is about, I think Buzz Lightyear was the first test pilot for the first crystallic fusion spacecraft that could reach warp speeds, and there was a time dilation because his ship got damaged, and when he came back, he was displaced, and the Emperor Zurg was creating a counter to Star Command and their space travel efforts with only robots. And I'm thinking sabotage from within, I'm thinking sabotage from without. There's some espionage, sneaking around, stealth spy stuff along with spaceship, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, awesome stuff. Ooh, it's really cool. Another impression. Let's go ahead and boost me here a little bit. Other impressions. This trailer is very different from what I imagined. Everything that Toy Story says kind of implies that Buzz Lightyear is like this Captain Kirk Star Trek kind of hero. And this isn't screaming Captain Kirk Star Trek to me. What this is saying to me is like Star Trek Origins, Star Trek Enterprise, if you will. Where we're not just seeing a Buzz Lightyear origin story, we're seeing an origin story for Buzz Lightyear, for the Galactic Alliance, for the Emperor Zurg. We're seeing all of it start here, which is pretty cool. I point over here because it's over here for me, but it's over here for you. Boom. Buzz Lightyear. So I was surprised by that, but I'm okay with it. I think that this looks pretty cool. It's an interesting take. I'm excited to see how they're going to, uh, take what we know of Buzz Lightyear and incorporate it into this movie. I'm also interested to see like what other Toy Story stuff they're going to slip in here. Like how many Easter eggs for other Toy Story events or we want to see. And how essential is uh, Toy Story to this movie? Like, do you really need to see Toy Story to understand this? I imagine that you would appreciate it more if you did. And if you haven't seen Toy Story, what are you doing here? Turn off this video. Go watch Toy Story. Anyway, go ahead and put your thoughts down below what you think this movie is going to be about, or what your impressions are of the trailer. Uh, like I said, I think this looks like a great sci-fi action thriller that's going to have a lot of heart to it and going to put Interstellar to shame. So yeah. Oh wow, I just put a lot of energy into that. Put your thoughts in the comments below. And until next time, thank you for joining me. Have a great day, and remember to always be your best self. I should incorporate more Toy Story stuff into what I say. I don't know. We'll see.